I got another. I got another. Hey, 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 hey. Tyler Jablonski, I think is his name. He's got some good stuff.
It's so ironic when groups of people try to intentionally humble you when they're the ones that actually need to be humbled. It's so ironic when groups of people try to intentionally humble you when they're the ones that actually need to be humbled.
I know that's right. I know that's right. I've found myself in a reality where people have just tried really, really hard to humble me. And I'm a humble pie. I'm a humble pie. You don't need to humble me. I appreciate where you're coming from, but all good in the hood. You don't need to humble me. And there's always room for humbleness and more humility. But what there isn't room for is people intentionally trying to humble you. And they can't even give you a specific reason as to why they're trying to humble you. That's my biggest thing. It's like, dang, I'm down downtown for some constructive criticism, for some plausible reasoning as to why you are trying to humble me. Tell me what about me that needs to be humbled, and tell me why you're in the position that you think it is your duty to humble me. And once you start having these conversations with me, then we can get to the other side. Right? But if we're going to play this game where you're strategically and with different types of illusions and different types of antics that I very much pick up on in all different realities of life, all the way to the tippity top. Very, very prominent people, all right? But if you're in the position, and you just have to look at things through a broader lens and understand that, like, A, it's an illusion. It's just a freaking illusion, quite frankly. B, if people are going out of their way to humble you and they can't even express to you in a true, authentic, transparent, adult-like conversation as to why they're trying to humble you, you don't even need to pay any mind to it. Absolutely not. Until people get to a place where they can have true, transparent, authentic conversations with a little constructive criticism, with some truths involved in it, absolutely, I'd be here for it all day. But when it comes to people trying to intentionally try to humble you for whatever reason they got going on that side, you just leave that there. You leave that space. You leave them where they're at. Allow them to keep trying to humble you, and you continue to move on with your life, remaining to be humble and move and operate as humbly as you can with humility, and give them grace and mercy of not understanding. I don't know what we got going on here. I don't know what you have going on your side of the fence in your reality where you feel like it is your job to humble me. And for that, I feel sorry for you, because I hate the fact that you are now in a position where you're spending your time, your energy, your emotions, your thoughts, your actions, your choices, which are all free will, and you're now taking the positionings of your life and having to do these antics and create these illusions. And for that, I feel sorry for you. I truly do. And so you just gotta kind of look at things through the broader lenses of that, because we all find in this reality where in different instances people are going out of their way to humble you. But a lot of the times when people feel like it is their duty to humble you, you have to unfortunately understand that, and this is hard for me, I hate it, but maybe there is something within you that they see that you don't quite see in yourself. Maybe there's some envy there. Maybe there is some jealousy there. Maybe there is some insecurities there. Maybe there's some worthiness issues there that need to be addressed. Because truth be told, if you didn't have something that was threatening to other people, they wouldn't go out of their way to humble you. They wouldn't care. And it really just boils down to people not feeling worthy within themselves, within their own skin. Because if they felt worthy and they had value and within themselves and they weren't battling insecurities, they wouldn't be going out here and creating all these things, all these tactics, all these illusions, all these head games, these mind games, these clickbaits, talking about a lot but doing a little, a lot of chatter, less change. And so it's just one of those things. It's one of those things. I don't have it all figured out by any means. And quite frankly, I don't want to have it all figured out. That is not my goal. I truly don't. My goal is to elevate and heal and find the lessons in everything, because I know by the grace of God, everything in life, in your life, is created for a lesson, and it's for the benefit of you if you have the perspective and the eyes to carry it. And so when you have an open mind to find the lessons in everything, like, okay, fine, if people are trying to humble you, maybe you need to become a little bit more humble, you know? Period. Perhaps that might be the case. Okay, fine. So then I'll go in and I'll be a little bit more humble. All right. If people are trying to humiliate you, all right, cool. Well, then maybe I'm here because I need to figure out why I care what people think. Why am I allowing the perspectives and the chatters and the gossips and all these things that are exterior to me bother me? Why am I allowing humiliation to get the best of me when I know my true character? I know my truths. I know that. So why would you give anything outside of you when it comes to that space and power in your world? You shouldn't, right? And so it's just one of those things that we all have to work on these things. We have to work on these things individually. I'm right there in the boat with everybody. And this is what's trippy to me though. But yeah, there's so many times within my reality that I feel like people are trying to humble me, and I'm just like, okay, thank you. Thank you for the lesson. I appreciate it. I mean, truth. This is truth. I don't have the energy and the desire for what they're looking for. I truly don't. They're not going to get that from me. I know they're trying really, really hard, and I really feel bad for that. But it's never going to be achieved. It's just not. Because unfortunately, the way that I see it, at this point, we are two different people. We are on two different sides. And I dislike that. And I want us to find a happy compromise, and I want us to come to a middle ground. But right now, that's not where we're at. That's not where we're at. And maybe someday in the future, we will get there. I hope and pray for that. I hope and pray for that for humanity and for my child and for the generations to come. I hope and pray for that. But seeing as I recognize that we're clearly not here, seeing as you want to be out here passing out humble pies and not having true, authentic conversations as to why you're trying to humble me. And until we land there, we're not going to really have change. So I'm not going to waste my energy in it. And I'm going to go in, I'm going to find the lessons, and maybe I need to be a little bit more humble. All right, so I'm going to work on that. Right? And that be that. And I think we need to get to a place where more of us get to that mindset, instead of allowing this exterior noise, the exterior chaos, the exterior clickbait, the exterior, look here, let's talk about this, back and forth on all these accounts. I mean, it's so much. And it's like we have to really hone in on our walk, our path, because you plus me plus the 5 other people that hone in on their path, on their purpose, continue spreading good intentions, good natures in there. It will be a domino effect. It will be a domino effect. These people want the power, give it to them. Give that to them. They want the money, let them have it. Let them have it. They want the clicks, give it to them. Give it to them. Let them have it, right? And just stay focused on your path. Stay focused on what you know is right. And don't let anything outside of you make you feel less than what you are. Less than what you are. Whether it's monetary, whether it's your status quo, whether it's where you're at in your career field, you're not quite where you want to be. And then go in and figure out what you need to do to get to your goals and aspirations that you have set for yourself. You know, and so I hope this video resonated, but I love you guys.